Hey, good morning. It is Thursday, March 27th. Auntie Granny, happy to be in this place, happy to be in this space here with you. Um, Today, again, I'm feeling a bit weird, and I think it might be because of something that I found out, and that is that it is the last day for the trial of the female who killed my granddaughter's dad. My granddaughter is 20. She's in college. She cannot be at the trial in Detroit, and she wants to be there, but she has tests coming up, and she lives in North Carolina. So she's feeling some type of way, and when she's feeling some type of way, I'm feeling some type of way. Um, I have to get ready to go into the office today and deal with um, other people who are feeling some type of way all day on this phone, taking these phone calls. So I'm trying to get myself, my head wrapped around this day. I had mentioned before about this book, Eckhart Tolle's A New Earth, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose. So I just wanted to share just a couple of pages here with you. This is from the Pain Body chapter, starts with individual and collective. So, any negative emotion that is not fully faced and seen for what it is in the moment it arises does not completely dissolve. It leaves behind a remnant of pain. Children in particular find strong negative emotions too overwhelming to cope with and tend to try not to feel them in the absence of a fully conscious adult who guides them with love and compassionate understanding into facing the emotion directly. Yeah, picture that. Choosing not to feel it is indeed the only option for the child at the time. Unfortunately, that early defense mechanism usually remains in place when the child becomes an adult. The emotion still lives in him or her unrecognized and manifests indirectly, for example, as anxiety, anger, outbursts of violence, a mood, or even a physical illness. Yeah. In some cases, it interferes with or sabotages every intimate relationship. Most psychotherapists have met patients who claimed initially to have had a totally happy childhood, and later the opposite turned out to be the case. Those may be the more extreme cases, but nobody can go through childhood without suffering emotional pain. Even if both of your parents were enlightened, you will still find yourself growing up in a largely unconscious world. The remnants of pain left behind every strong negative emotion that is not fully faced, accepted, and then let go of together. Oh, let me start that sentence over. I'm sorry. The remnants of pain left behind every strong negative emotion that is not fully faced, accepted, and then let go of, join together to form an energy field that lives in the very cells of your body. It consists not just of childhood pain, but also painful emotions that were added to it later in adolescence and during your adult life. Much of it created by the voice of the ego. It is the emotional pain that is your unavoidable companion when a false sense of self is the basis of your life. This energy field of old but still very much alive emotion that lives in almost every human being is the pain body. The pain body, however, is not just individual in nature. It also partakes of the pain suffered by countless humans throughout the history of humanity. which is a history of continuous tribal warfare, of enslavement, pillage, rape, torture, and other forms of violence. This pain still lives in the collective psyche of humanity and is being added on to on a daily basis, as you can verify when you watch the news tonight or look at the drama in people's relationships. The collective pain body is probably encoded within every human's DNA, although we haven't discovered it there yet. Makes sense to me. I don't know about you. Makes sense to me. This book was published in 2005. I'm going to need it today. Again, I'm feeling very weird. I'm praying for justice for my granddaughter's dad and his family and all the, you know, all of his children and his sister, his mom, his nieces, his nephews, his friends. I saw the video of the funeral, and was pretty much off the chain. He was a well-liked guy. I know he wasn't abusive to the broad. You know, I don't know, but it's sad. She took this man away from his family. For what? For what? His mom had just lost her other son a couple years ago, and her husband a few years ago. So now all the men in her life dead. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to project my pain body onto to you all. And I need to come out of it, because it's not going to do me any good to be upset about it and keep thinking about it and wish terrible things for this murderer. I'm praying for justice. Please help me in praying for justice, not just for that case, but for everybody who deserves justice. And let's just stay prayed up. I do have to keep it short. I gotta get ready to go into the office. It is going to be a wonderful day. It is. And I'm just going to keep telling myself that. So, God bless. I love you. Peace and love. Until tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.